Hello again. I was just watching some PewDiePie videos and it was like there's one series called Cry of Fear, and I decided to make a little video about it. Also, just a little side note, my sister and her boyfriend watched my last video, so hi Caitlin, hi Liam, if you're watching this. But anyway, I was watching it, and I don't know, PewDiePie videos really scare me. They really make me jump, but I can't stop watching them. That's like it with most horror or gore films that I watch. But anyway, on Cry of Fear, there was this one part, and this woman, she's kind of like, well, it's a zombie woman, it's like floating mid-air with her head floating with her hair, greasy, a typical zombie. And PewDiePie went to like cut her open, like kill her, and instead this baby pops out of his stomach with a knife. Now, this raises a few questions in my head. Number one, how the hell did the knife get in there in the first place? That brings some disturbing thoughts to my head. Okay? Sorry if you took any of that the wrong way, but second of all, what kind of sickos make gore and horror films and games and TV shows? I mean, seriously, what kind of sad childhood did you get when you think, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a zombie woman, but when you try and kill her, a baby pops out of his stomach and tries to stab you with a knife. There's a few horror films and stuff that make me think that. Number one, The Grudge. Number two, Saw. Even though I love Saw, I don't love it. I like it. The Hole. I like The Hole. That's my favourite horror film. That's probably the only horror film I like is The Hole. Mainly because of Chris Macedonia, and secondly because it doesn't scare me that much anymore. It makes me jump, but I know what's coming up. And number three, Paranormal Activity. Now, I've only watched Paranormal Activity 2, and I just find it funny. I don't know why I was laughing the whole way through. I don't know whether I was so hysterical that it made me laugh, or whether I was just... I found it funny. I don't actually remember. It was a long time ago. But Paranormal Activity 3, the trailer made me shit bricks. Seriously. Especially when she's like at the canvas, and Tim was just like, who's your friend, honey? And she goes, he's right next to you. Puts the water, chucks and goes straight down. I actually screamed and jumped away from the computer. That's how scared I was. And when I was watching PewDiePie's video on The Grudge, I closed my eyes at all the Grudge bits, so I had a huge fear of The Grudge. And then one part I thought it was all over, and then I turned back around, and the character turned around, and he was like face to face with The Grudge, like this close. And I was on the floor watching it from TV. I leaped from the TV onto my friend's settee in one leap. Because when I was scared, I attained these weird abilities, like hopping from front of the TV to the settee, and screaming like an octave higher than I actually can scream normally, stuff like that. So yeah, just to sum up, why sickos in the future who make these films don't, because it gives people like me nightmares for weeks. And number two, being absolutely terrified gives you okay, yes, that's about it. Thank you for watching, subscribe, add to favourites, like, share friends. Bye.